saying Jehovah.
What's going on, YouTube family? How you doing? How you doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful weekend. Let me know what y'all do for the weekend. Did you have fun? Was you in the sun? Did you get wet? People on the East Coast, how your lungs are feeling? I'm hearing about the fire in Canada, and I've been talking to a lot of my people on TikTok, the ones that live on the East Coast and the Midwest. They said they've been seeing like in the sky is very orange last week. So how's y'all respiratory feeling? You know, y'all breathing correctly? How's your kids? Are they okay? And are you okay? Just let me know in the comments on what's going on with you. Another thing, what have y'all cooked today for Sunday dinner? What is FBA? What is my FBA cooking today? Let me know about that. And towards the end, I want to talk about a live Tariq Nasheed did about procrastination. Man, that was a good video. But I'm going to talk about that towards the end once I get finished talking about these Jamaicans, okay? Because these Jamaicans been wilding lately. But anyway, here we go. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Now, family, we've been seeing a lot of Caribbean disrespect lately. I've been seeing a lot of it coming from Jamaicans now. The Haitians, listen, y'all, the Haitians are still making videos about black Americans, y'all. They saying some wild, off-the-wall stuff now. They remixing history and everything, but that's another story. But let me get on these Jamaicans, though. So it's this Jamaican creator, right? He don't have a lot of followers, not a lot of views or nothing like that, but he regurgitates the same thing that these Jamaicans always say. Now, this video I'm going to play, YouTube might not allow me to play this video because of music in the background, so they might copyright strike me for that. But I'm going to play just a little snippet. I'm trying to get away with it. If I don't, I'm just going to explain it after the video. Just in case y'all don't see the video or anything like that, or just in case I remove, let me just make a quick reference, a quick description of the video. Basically, this guy made a video disrespecting FBAs. FBAs got on him. So he turned around and made another video talking about how he thankful for FBAs, the black American ancestors picking cotton. So he had cotton swabs to clean his face. So that's the gist of the video, okay? But let's hear that. So let me tell y'all this. When I see people make stuff like that, like make references, talk about my ancestors like that, it don't bother me. And I'm gonna tell you why it don't bother me. Because I know they saying they're trying to get under our skin. I know they saying that to rage bait us so they can get views and followers, right? And you might be looking, well, Brian, why are you talking about it? I'm really not talking about him, but I'm talking about him. But I'm really talking about what we always hear all the time from these people on how they say we slave babies, we gator bait. White people had R-worded our grandmas and stuff. They called us tree huggers. They say that we Yanks. They just say all types of wild stuff about us, right? But they get upset when we push them to the side and start looking at their background and their dark side of their Caribbean history. See, once we start doing that, oh, we xenophobic. Oh, we hateful. Oh, y'all acting like the white man now. I'm like, oh, wait now. You expect me to accept a verbal or worded abuse from you? That's what you expect? Nah, I ain't that kind of nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because guess what? I get a kick out of sometimes hearing fucked up shit sometimes. So it make me say messed up stuff to them. I'm one of those type people. So the thing is about the Caribbeans, right? They say all this stuff about black Americans, how we built the country, how the white man forced us to do this, how we fought against the white man. You know, all this blah, blah, blah stuff they be saying, right? So I always turn, I say, okay, cool. Well, let's talk about your history. The white man made your little island a buck-breaking farm, right? And they practice on the Jamaican men in your homeland and the children. That's a bad history that y'all have, that y'all constantly still fighting and trying to get away from it. They used to take the men. They used to line up a bunch of men and all the white sailors from these European countries or Spain or whatever. They used to come there and have fun with y'all. They used to punish y'all. They used to even send our bad niggas back to the buck broken island. And some of the men that they tried to buck break over there, them men unalive because they couldn't stand to deal with that. See, a lot of our black Americans that went over there, our slaves that went over there, they fought against it. They didn't sit there and let them do that without some repercussions. But y'all took it. And y'all didn't like that about yourselves. Y'all don't like the history about yourselves of being known as being buck broken. The island of the buck broken people. That's messed up what happened to y'all. And it still lives with y'all to this day. It's a reason why we have a lot of Caribbeans coming over here that's LGBT and pushing this filth to 100 degrees. I'm not saying Black America, there's no LGBT in Black American society. I'm never saying that. But it's a different type of LGBT that come over here and that push this degenerate stuff. And a lot of your people push this degenerate stuff with white folks to our children. That's something they don't want to talk about. And the reason why they do that, because they can't do that over there on the island. Because y'all so colonized, y'all so traumatized about what happened to y'all as men, y'all don't know how to act. I've been out there, I remember, y'all. One day, I'm going to have to tell y'all my Jamaican story. And reason why I ain't really told this yet, because I'm waiting. It's reason why. Because I'm waiting on somebody to say something slick about me. They'll give me reason to talk about this, But, man, it's a wild story. But anyway, I remember I went to Jamaica, right? And I went to Ochi. We stayed at the Sandals Resort. And at this Sandals Resort, we had our own butler. And first and foremost, that was the most amazing thing. Like, I never had nothing like that. Usually, when I go out of town, and this was like back in 2014 or 15 when I went. 14, 15, one at a time. So we was at Ochi, like one of them Sandals resorts in Ochi. And we had a butler. And we had our own, like, area where we stayed at. Excuse me. When I first got there, when I first got to the resort, no, let me rewind, I'm taking y'all too fast. So, when we first landed, we landed in, I forgot the name of the airport in Jamaica where we landed there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But when we first landed there, we had to get out the plane, get our little Jamaicans out there like, hey, but now we didn't need them because Ochi had their own service out there on bus to pick us up and take us to the resort. So I remember we got on the resort. We got on the bus headed to the resort. And I think it was like maybe an hour drive or hour 30-minute drive or something from man, I can't think. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That Jamaica, I forgot. I cannot think of that the city where the airport is at. Smart people in the comments, y'all would tell me because it just came to my mind. Y'all tell me, y'all know what I'm talking about. So as we drive and we do a pit stop, so I guess so everybody could pee or boo-boo or eat or something. It's at one of these Jamaican restaurants. So we stayed in the bus and just waited on people to come in. But the driver stayed inside. He was just telling about Jamaica, whatever, woo-de-woo. And I remember he pointed, so I remember before we left, he pointed like in the direction towards the hills. It's like a hilly or mountain place. I don't know what you call it in Jamaica, but it's like some mountains where people stay there. He was explaining to us, people stay up there right there. Some of them be ostracized. They stay up there. Some of them got certain things going on. I said, all right, cool. So anyway, boom, we driving down there and we finally make it to the resort. So when I first get to the resort, beautiful. I gotta give up to him. It's beautiful out there. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was beautiful. And it was so dope about it. That was when it remodeled. Because they got two sides at Ochi. They got one on the left and one on the right. They both across the street from. I think we was on the newer side. But anyway, we get up there, see everything, and I'm looking. I'm like, God damn, this shit look like a plantation. It just reminded me of a plantation. How they had it set up, how the houses was set up, how the people was dressed, like the Jamaican people that worked there, like the field hands, they were dressed like goddamn slaves. I ain't bullshit. And during this time, as I'm absorbing all this stuff, I'm like, damn. Like, I really feel like I'm like Toby sitting with Miss Mary on the post drinking lemonade watching the field niggas. I really felt like that. I ain't bullshit. But anyway, we get in our room, unpacking stuff like that. Our butler came. No, matter of fact, our butler met us in the welcoming area because you got to check in and stuff like that. So people that have a butler, they had to walk, do what they had to do. But our butler had a buggy. We roll with the butler, whatever. So when we driving, I ain't really paying attention to him because I'm still amazed how beautiful it is. But goddamn, this shit remind me of a plantation, right? So, but beautiful. If people went to OT, y'all know what I'm talking about. We get off and they take us to our room. They unpack everything, put everything up. The butler was like 6'2", 6'3", bald head, slim guy, but he was kind of twinky a little bit. He was kind of, femme. I said, I ain't really just peeping yet. So, people that have done it, the butler take y'all way around, do what the woo, watch the why. So at nighttime, they be having these little events, right? Where people perform, they do their little Jamaican shit, have women wearing these little feathers, like, yeah, doing all that, they dancing, all that. So during that time, I was talking to one of the locals there, I guess one of the field niggas or something, I call them field niggas. One of the field niggas, I was just chopping it up with them, whoop the whoop. He said, yo, butler, he good people, man. He is gay. I'm like, what? I'm like, why you telling me this? Like, your butler, he cool people, man. They give him a hard time up here, but he good people. And he stay on top of the hill, and whoop the woo, whoop the woo. I remember top of the hill or top of the mountain, that's where the Jamaican bus driver that was telling us early on about some of them people standing on the hill. Now, I don't know how true that is. It just might be just so happen that people that like Boochie Cat just want to stay in the hills and be hidden when they do the freaky shit. I don't know how accurate that is. Whatever they told me, all right? So I'm like, okay. So we chopping up some more. So throughout that time, not with him in general, I'm just saying just human nature, I didn't utilize my butler like we were supposed to. All right, we paid all that money to have a butler, but I ain't utilize them, right? Because I saw how white folks were treating their butlers and stuff. They had their butlers just doing everything, running here, running there, going over here. I'm talking about, they were just running the butlers down. I couldn't do that, man, because at that time, I'm like, man, this shit feel bad as hell. I feel like a slave master or something. I'm telling you, they were dressed like servants. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all are more educated on stuff like that, but they were dressed like servants, like slave nigga servants, bro. Like you see in these movies, and it just didn't feel right to me. So every time we did like get our butler, I throw him $20 as a tip. Now $20 a lot of money at that time. Probably still is to this day. I'm talking about American money. I tip him $20 every time. So I know I tipped this man probably like $200 or $300 in the 4-5 days I was there, but I didn't really utilize them like that because I just felt bad. Only time I utilize them is unless I really needed something, like if I wanted some food or something delivered late at night or some shit like that. But I say that to say how destroyed mentally a lot of those Caribbean people are when it comes to this. So when they talk about how buck broken we were, y'all the buck broken capital of the world. Y'all the reason why we got all these twinks over here. And another thing he talking about, well, I'm so thankful that y'all got cotton and stuff because I can rub it on my face. Yes. This all ties back into bleaching. Yes, you need that cotton pad to skin bleach your face. It's a reason why you, as a Jamaican, love cotton because you can rub that skin bleaching cream on there and rub your face. I think it's a wild thing to me how colonized they are in the mind. They see how the mulatto people was treated. I forgot what other word, y'all know what I'm talking about. But they see how the mixed breeds was treated. They can kind of pass for white, but they had a little more privileges than the regular dark-skinned folks. They see how white people are treated out there. They see how Chinese people are treated out there because of their lighter skin. And a lot of the dark-skinned Jamaicans look at that and wish like, damn, I need to be there. That's the only way that I can get accepted. My skin color can be currency. See, the difference between us and black Americans, that white boy treated us the same way. We could have been light skinned, mixed, dark, brown, sandy looking, albino, whatever. That Peckerwood was going to treat us as the same. He going to treat us as one big nigga. I'm so thankful that he did that because I'm happy. And I'm not saying they didn't do that with the mulattoes here, but I'm just happy they didn't do it fully. Because they still lynched some mulattoes. They still lynched a lot of mixed breeds. They still lynched a lot of ones that even passed for white. They still did them filthy too, just like they did the dark nigga. That's a fact. So, but I'm happy they didn't colonize our mind with it. Do Black America have colorism? Yeah, we have a little colorism. I get all that. But our colorism ain't like them Caribbean folks. Our colorism ain't to the point where we want to change our skin. See, one thing about Black Americans, bro, we love skin. We love taking care of our skin. We worship our black skin. That's why you see a lot of our Black American sisters selling products for clear skin, how to make our skin glow, how to make our skin look good. Black American women tell young girls, you have beautiful skin, take care of your skin, you're a beautiful black girl. Your skin is so smooth. How did you get your skin to glow like that? Jamaicans don't have that type of they don't have that type of esteem like we do. See, when you have low self-esteem, when you colonize in the mind, that's when you start wanting to change every pigment on your body, just trying to match these people that don't care about you. Then you look crazy as bad shit with that skin bleaching products on you and stuff like that. What the hell wrong with y'all? Huh? What is wrong with y'all? Do y'all understand that just because you bleach your skin doesn't mean anything? You know, it can cause cancer. You know, you can't stand in the sun too long. You know, it does something to you when you remove that melanin off for you. You see how your boy looked at this guy out of jail. What's his name? I forgot his name. That Caribbean dude that just got out of jail. He bleached his skin. Look at him now looking crazy as hell. So, when these Jamaicans or Caribbeans want to say something about Black Americans, there's so much we can say. We know their history. And I'm pretty sure people in the comments going to tell me their history. So I'm going to end right there, man. I'm going to say one more thing about Tariq Nasheed. Man, Tariq Nasheed did a live the other day. And I just saw the video. I was listening to the video late last night. And he was talking about procrastination. Everything that man said, man, he was spot on. And that kind of, because I be procrastinating a lot. I procrastinate a lot, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. One thing I am proud of, I am more consistent on making YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sticking to it, trying to perfect my craft and stuff like that. And I remember I used to like second guess myself like years ago about like content creation and stuff like this. So I do a video here, do a video there. I said, nah, I gotta be consistent. So I was consistent on TikTok. Then when I started messing with YouTube this year, everybody told me, man, you need to get on YouTube. I said, all right, I'm gonna get on there. So when I started getting on YouTube, I was consistent, but not consistent as I want to be. Then there was other things I want to do with YouTube also. You know, there's things I want to do the membership. I said I want to do merch. Even though I got a couple merch at the bottom of the screen, but I haven't been promoting it. And there's other things I want to do also outside of talking about FBA spaces. I want to do food reviews, but mine's gonna be with a twist to it. Everybody got their own twist to food reviews. I'm not saying that I'm not doing something that everybody that do food reviews are not doing, but I want to venture off to that. But I've been talking about that to myself and somebody else about this since like around May. I still haven't done it yet. I talked about it the other day, talking about, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Still haven't haven't even done that. Only thing I got is some metal glasses and that's it. But when Tariq was talking about procrastination and how it can stagnate you and how life is short and the time that you have on this earth is limited. And that right there, man, that kind of changed my spirit. So I'm gonna make sure I get on my merch game. The merch I do have at the bottom, that y'all can get some off there if y'all want to, but I haven't really been promoting because I want to use something different, you know. But I want to get into that. I want to get into the membership. I want to go live on YouTube. You know, I remember I used to tell y'all I'm gonna go live on It's just a lot of things that I want to do and utilize and work on, and just grow in this content creation game. You know what I mean? And constantly just want to see myself grow. You know, I got all the time in the world. There's no reason for me not to be on social media 24/7. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no reason for me not to be. I should be. There's no reason for me not to constantly figure out different ways on different platforms to push myself out there. I got all the time in the world, black people. I ain't bullshit. I wake up at what 6 in the morning, lay in the bed, take my dog out, make sure she pee pee and boo boo. Then I go back in the house, exercise a little bit 'cause I gotta lose this weight. And when I feel exercise, I lay down, go to sleep, wake up at 12, record a video. And depends on what's going on that day. I might record 2 YouTube videos, and after that, I schedule it and lay down and go back to sleep. So basically, out of 24 hours in a day, I probably spend 3 hours on social media. You know, recording, doing videos, editing, posting. Then I might get on TikTok for a minute, you know, and go live for a minute, maybe. So I probably spend 5 hours, give or take, on social media, right? One of the reasons why I don't want to spend too much time on social media because I still want to have my sanity a little bit, and I think I still can have my sanity, but I want to have my sanity also, because you know with TikTok I'm dealing with so many different personalities. I'm absorbing so many people's energy. I'm dealing with so much trauma from people that I don't even know. So I got it's just a lot. And I love it over there too, cause they some great people. But it's just a lot to deal with sometimes, But I do it in a way where I'm still cool, I'm still open, but I try not to spend so much time on that. If that makes sense. So, but I'm gonna have to just get on the ball rolling, get the ball rolling, man. Go live on YouTube more. I've been talking about that for the longest. But I'm gonna get on it more, man. I'm gonna get back on my shit, man. Get back on my grind. Just grind, man. Just grind and do other ventures I want to do, but still do this also because I love doing this. I love talking about us as foundational Black Americans, but I do want to show other sides of me also. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, shout out to Tariq Nasheed, man. I really rock with that brother. He dropped some good game, man. I ain't gonna lie. And just listening to him, just made me, want to just keep going, just keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm in a blessed position where I'm financially okay. So it's not like I'm desperate for money or anything like that. I'm cool. So I'm just thankful for that, and I'm blessed. So anyway, shout out to everyone, man. Don't procrastinate. Is anything you trying to do it. And listen to that live he did called Procrastination or something like that. Listen to that, man. He'll drop some good game on there. He'll drop some good game. But anyway, salute to everybody. I love you. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.